When I heard about nifty, I was very happy because it's just non-invasive, it's very precise, it can be performed in the early stage of the pregnancy, and the only thing that I have to do is to give a little amount of blood.
The non-invasive prenatal diagnosis method, the one that we're talking about now using cell-free DNA, the detection rate is well over 99%, much higher than the conventional screening test, and the false positive rate is 0.2% or lower. It is just the best screening test that anybody has ever devised for Down syndrome.
Now, opting for something like nifty, which is non-invasive prenatal testing, means that we can increase our possible detection rate to a much higher level and significantly decrease the number of ladies who actually have to have an invasive test. So the detection rate's in the order of 99% and less than 1% needing an amniocentesis. That means that we're going to identify a much higher percentage of the babies with Down syndrome and do much fewer invasive testing. The knock-on result of which they have very many fewer miscarriages.
We had a wonderful midwife who said, well, there's an amniocentesis, or have you heard of this new blood test that's available? And we haven't, have we? And John immediately said, if it's safe, we want to do it. That's what we decided.
I knew that there was a 1% chance of damage to the baby if 1% amniocentesis, and I was determined that we should use the non-invasive test.
It was the safety factor for us, but also the convenience, just the fact it was a blood test. So it was just, just thought wonderful. But I'd never heard of it, John hadn't heard of it. So if it hadn't been the midwife telling us, we wouldn't have had a clue.